It is safe to say that the Resident Evil series is one of the most, if not the most, beloved survival horror franchise to ever exist. And with that said, the iconic characters from the series are a huge reason for that. Unfortunately, the series has a habit of introducing fan-favorite characters and then never bringing them back for future titles. Such is true for one of the coolest characters in Resident Evil 3, Carlos Oliveira. In this video, we are going beyond fanfiction into what I like to call AI fiction, where we asked ChatGPT to create a Resident Evil game where Carlos is the main star. This is
Resident Evil Extraction.
Set in the aftermath of the Raccoon City incident depicted in Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil Extraction follows Carlos Oliveira, a former Umbrella mercenary turned reluctant hero, as he embarks on a perilous journey to uncover the truth behind Umbrella's sinister experiments and to put an end to the horrors unleashed upon the world. As Resident Evil Extraction begins, Carlos Oliveira finds himself haunted by the memories of Raccoon City's destruction and his role in it as a former Umbrella operative. Determined to atone for his past sins and uncover the truth behind Umbrella's atrocities, Carlos embarks on a solitary quest for redemption. His journey leads him to a remote Umbrella research facility, hidden deep within the wilderness, rumored to be the site of clandestine experiments conducted on innocent civilians. As Carlos delves deeper into the facility's dark corridors, he discovers evidence of unspeakable horrors and realizes that the threat posed by Umbrella is far from over. Along the way, Carlos encounters survivors who have managed to evade Umbrella's grasp, each with their own stories of loss and survival. Together, they form an uneasy alliance, united by their shared desire to expose Umbrella's crimes and put an end to the nightmare once and for all. However, Umbrella is not the only danger lurking in the shadows. Mutated creatures roam the facility, grotesque manifestations of Umbrella's twisted experiments gone awry. As Carlos and his allies struggle to stay alive, they must also contend with rival factions vying for control of the facility and its deadly secrets. Driven by a sense of duty and a thirst for justice, Carlos presses on, determined to confront Umbrella's enigmatic leaders and uncover the truth behind their sinister agenda. But as he inches closer to the heart of the conspiracy, he realizes that the answers he seeks may come at a steep price, forcing him to confront his own demons and make choices that will determine the fate of not only himself, but the entire world. With time running out and danger closing in from all sides, Carlos Oliveira must muster up all his strength, courage, and resilience to survive the horrors of Resident Evil Extraction and emerge victorious against overwhelming odds. In Resident Evil Extraction, players will encounter a variety of grotesque and nightmarish creatures, each engineered by Umbrella's twisted experiments. Here are some of the monsters players will face. Crimson Heads, a more evolved form of zombie resulting from exposure to specific mutagens. Crimson Heads are faster, stronger, and more resilient than typical zombies, posing a significant threat to players who underestimate them. Necro-Revenant, a deadly fusion of human and insect DNA. The Necro-Revenant is a fast-moving predator with razor-sharp mandibles and a chitinous exoskeleton. It possesses the ability to emit pheromones that attract other infected creatures, making it a formidable threat when encountered in groups. Mutagenic Swarm, a swarm of genetically modified insects infused with the T-virus. The mutagenic swarm is a relentless force of nature that devours everything in its path, capable of overwhelming even the most heavily armed opponents through sheer numbers. The mutagenic swarm poses a significant threat to players caught in its path. Cerberus Prime, an enhanced version of Umbrella's Cerberus bioweapon. The Cerberus Prime is a genetically engineered killing machine bred for speed and ferocity. With multiple heads and a muscular physique, the Cerberus Prime is capable of tearing through flesh and bone with ease, making it a deadly adversary in close quarters combat. Omega Behemoth, the ultimate culmination of Umbrella's bioweapons research. The Omega Behemoth is a towering colossus of flesh and metal. With thick armor plating and devastating weaponry, the Omega Behemoth is virtually unstoppable, leaving destruction in its wake as it rampages through the research facility. Resident Evil Extraction offers a gripping narrative, heart-pounding action, and spine-chilling atmosphere, delivering an unforgettable gaming experience that will keep players on the edge of their seats from start to finish.
Well, there you have it. A new Resident Evil game where Carlos Oliveira gets to take the lead against the evils that the Umbrella Corporation has created. Even though Capcom seems to have forgotten about this fan-favorite character, it doesn't hurt to think about what if they were to create a game that would allow us to dive deeper into what type of person Carlos is, and how did he deal with the aftermath of the Raccoon City outbreak. I truly hope videos like this one will inspire the Resident Evil community to ask for titles that focus on the forgotten characters of the past that have helped our main protagonist survive during their toughest challenges. If you enjoyed the video, then comment below which Resident Evil character you would like to see return to the series. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video.